Right, so Stellar Crown has been on pre-release for like a week or so now. Release day is, coming up in a few days' time. So I thought it was about time we ran through the top 10 most valuable cards from Stellar Crown. I'm also going to give you my thoughts on the set. As a collector and an investor in Pokemon, is it one that I'll be going after? I'll give you my ideas on that. And yeah, we'll talk about it and see what conclusion we come to. So anyway, let's jump into it. Alright, yes, so we are going to be looking at the Stellar Crown top 10 most valuable cards. And at the end of the video, I will also give you my thoughts on whether I'm going to be going into it, whether I think it's good for investors, collectors, or players, and that sort of stuff. And I'll give you all those thoughts at the very end. But first, we are going to jump into the top 10, and there are a few things I want to mention. Number one, prices always go down after release. 99% of the time, I say always, 99% of the time they will go down. There are the odd exception, but I find that they're mostly manipulated to go up in price. Not natural. It's people have been driving it up. You know how it works. It's all a bit dodgy. But look, 99% of the time, whatever the prices are right now as I say it, because they are accurate as of like this moment, in 2 weeks after release, they would have dropped and you'll be able to get them cheaper. So hold your money in your pockets. Maybe open some product first before you start buying up these pack cards. Other than that then, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button here on the channel to come and check out some big openings of Stellar Crown we've got coming here, including a live opening next week as well. And give the video a like if you're looking forward to Stellar Crown. And well, even if you're not looking forward to it, give it a like as well. And drop your comments down below on what your thoughts are for Stellar Crown. Is it a set you're going for? Or is it a set you're going to pass on by? Let me know. Is it hit or miss? Get commenting down below. In 10th place, we have the Dachsbun EX. This is actually a really nice card. I'm kind of starting to really like this Dachsbun sort of line and everything like that, because we have ourselves a mini Dashin, little Dotty, and I'm quite liking them. My wife's taken a bit of a feeling towards this card as well. I've actually picked her up a few different ones and had them graded with Ace, and they look wicked. By the way, 5% off Ace with Code Matt Cully. Anyway, yeah, so I'm actually using TCG Player a lot now when it comes to prices. I'm doing a lot of comparisons, by the way, and it matched up pretty damn accurately with using. It's actually a really good tool to get a general idea. You can go down into more of the nitty gritty of it by using like eBay solds and stuff like that, but this gives you a good market price on stuff. And yeah, I definitely think it's worth it. And if you look here now, you can already see some sales data, and that's what we're going to be using today. And you'll see here that this card is currently market price is $34.46, and I will put the pound conversion underneath there as well for you guys so you can see all the prices. But yeah, coming in at $34, and yeah, it's weirdly rising in pre-release. It's rising. In 9th place, we have the Tarapagus GX. I really struggle to say the name of this card. Gold card. Very nice card, actually. There's not a great deal of sales on this. There's basically been one on TCG Player, but about $40 on the price here. In 8th place, we have the Bulbasaur. I actually was quite surprised to see this one so low down. I personally thought the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle would be like in the top 3. That's where I thought they were going to be. But the Bulbasaur, as it stands, is around 8th in their position here. There's actually been a couple of sales of this already on TCG Player, and the market price is at $43.15. Pretty cool, actually. It's really nice. There are actually IR cards nowadays that are outscoring and outperforming SIRs, and it's something I'm going to get into talking about a little bit later on when I give you my opinions on this. But it's a wicked card. It's going to be one that I would like. In 7th place, we have a trainer card or item card, an Aero Zero Underpath. This is going to have a lot of playability that drives the price on this. And I think I'm quite surprised to see quite high values in trainers after Worlds. I guess the only thing is you do get a lot of people will see Worlds and go, I want to compete there next year. So those first like few weeks and month after Worlds, some trainers will rise because people start buying them up to make the best decks. The thing is, by the time Worlds comes around next time, is this card even going to be playable then? You can't guarantee it. There might be a new meta or something in the works there. And but as it stands, it is got value to it. Market price is $44.51. In 6th place, we have Brian. Well, it's not Brian, it's Briar. Briar? I don't know why. It could just make it Brian. I think it would be quite cool to have a card just called Brian. But anyway, this is done, had a few sales as well, and it's done some interesting things with a low, a high, a low again, giving it an average market price of $44.97. In 5th place, it's a Squirtle, and this is going to be a big chase for so many people. I really think it is. For me, it's the one out of the set that I think I would want the most, because the artwork's just wicked. I love it. His little happy face and his little padding paw. It's great. I love this card. And market price on this is $48.46, and it's gonna, I don't know. I'll talk more about where I think a lot of these prices are gonna be, but it's quite high right now, let's put it that way. I think you'll definitely get it cheaper. In fourth place, we have the Galvantula EX, and this is one of these new Stellar cards. And these, essentially, it's like Pokemon bringing back the Rainbow Rare, but not quite bringing back the Rainbow Rare. I like the hybrid of this with the rainbow border and stuff to it, but then having normal colors in the card as well. So this, for me, is by far and away better than rainbows. I was starting to miss rainbows. I can't lie to you. Who else out there is missing Rainbow Rare cards? Is anyone? Let me know in the comments. Am I alone, or have I got friends out there that actually want to see rainbows come back? Let me know. But anyway, this card had again, look, even at pre-release a couple of weeks ago, very high, but it's obviously getting lower, as we can see when going to the month here. And what's it had? 3 sales of the card, 1, 2, 3, I think. $52.68. All right, so we're about to get into the top 3, but before we do that, I need to let you know about this booster pack here, this Topps booster pack. I'm going to give this away this Friday on launch day of Stellar Crown. I'm going to be doing it on Whatnot. Yeah, this Friday I'm going to be doing a stream where I'm just ripping Stellar Crown packs, a bit of Powder Evolved in there as well, because that is a sleeper of a set. I think so many people overlook that set with the Magikarp in there and stuff. But anyway, Stellar Crown launches this Friday. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on Whatnot, but I am going to give this away to someone that comes and grabs some packs on that stream. So that someone's going to win this with their booster packs, hopefully get some big hits and win the top pack, and I'll send it to you sealed, or we'll open it on the stream. I don't mind. It's up to the winner. So guys, make sure you come and get involved this Friday on Whatnot, 11:30 in the morning, streams up here and everything, and get involved. Bookmark it now. And if you haven't already got Whatnot, if you then use my link to download Whatnot, you'll actually get £10 credit that you can spend on my stream. So all you'll have to do is you'll get some packs, and then you just need to pay postage. So you might as well come and give it a go. No harm in giving it a try. So come over there, come and join me in my community that we're building over there, and yeah, support it and enjoy Stellar Crown launch day during your lunch breaks at work. I'll see you there. In third place, we have a card that I did not expect to be this high up. It's the Hydrapple EX. Now, from looking at some articles, the reason that this actually has value is apparently it's extremely playable. Like, it's going to be a real, like, meta card over the next, like, rotation or whatever it is. I'm not mad on playing. I don't really know. I do pre-release events. That's pretty much all I do. So don't, you know, quote me too much on it, but that's just what I read other people writing who are more knowledgeable on the playing aspect. They reckon it's going to be a very playable card, and that is why this has some value, because I personally don't like that rain, like Flapple, and I just think they're pretty crap. You know, like, come on, that's a dragon Pokemon, but Charizard isn't. Like, I don't know. Anyway, yes, this is going to be pretty good value, $66.99. Yeah, 69. Anyway, I'm such a child. But anyway, yes, it's got some value in there. I think a lot of it is going to do with playability, because I don't think it's the most amazing looking card in the world. Yeah. And in number 2 place, we have Lacey. This is basically a waifu card that's just getting the love for the price, isn't it, here, you know? It's just how it works. I don't know if there's a playability to it or not, but yes. Anyway, current value is $111.55. The card has a low of $99 and a high of $124. So that's how this market price has worked out, by the way. It's an average across the two. And yeah, it's got pretty big value really early on. Like I say, in pre-release of other sets, I don't think we've really had anything go over $100 lately. So pretty crazy. And in number 1 spot, we have the Terrapagos EX. Terrapagos? I think it's Terrapagos EX. And I've seen the Japanese version in hand. And this card is stunning. I think this is such a nice looking card. Don't really care about the Pokemon, it's the artwork about it. I just really like it like that. And it is by far and away the most valuable card by a considerable distance. Do we think this card would end up under $100 within a week or two? Yeah, I think it could. Personally, I don't think this will go up from here. I do think it will come down. It's currently at $151.05. So pretty crazy value. And going along. Bearing in mind, it's not a Charizard, it's not a Pikachu, it's not an Umbreon or anything like that. This is a new generation Pokemon, and it's got that value to it. That's pretty mad. Okay, so let's talk about my thoughts on the set and my opinion on it. So, if it wasn't for Bulbasaur and Squirtle being in this set as the IRs, I really wouldn't rate this set like as anything in it that I want to get my hands on. I like the Gen 1 starters, and I think I would quite like to own these. So for that reason, I will be ripping product on launch day for myself. I'll be doing a video as well where I do all the products that come out. I'll be doing a whole video that I'll launch on launch day of me opening all of them to see how they get on. So hit that subscribe button, guys, and ring that alert bell so you don't miss that video. I want to give the video a like as well. It really helps the channel perform and boost, and also comments and all that stuff. So do all that. But yeah, I think they are the two cards, in my opinion, that carry the set. However, if you are in a money aspect of it, it's interesting to see some of these cards at the prices of where they are now. And wondering if whether we're going to have a state of Pokemon starting to reduce pull rates and stuff, meaning that the values will start to go up. Because when something's harder to get hold of, people will tend to pay more for it, and it does drive the value up. And I think with some early sets of Scarlet and Violet, the hits were just abundant, and it drove the prices down. Now, if Scarlet and Violet started with really hard hits, like Gardevoir, for example, in base set, if that was super hard to get, which it wasn't, would that have driven the price up from the set? Yeah, it probably would have. And we would have seen that. And it might have produced the values of this, secondary market would have started to go up, and we wouldn't see such lows with stuff like your Powder, your Obsidian Flames. For example, Obsidian Flames, a Charizard set that has no value in it because it's so easy to get the Charizards. I speak to multiple people that have pulled so many. Well, as of late, Pokemon in the last few, Paradox and Twilight, they seem to have made it harder to get the cards that people really want, which has driven the prices up slightly. And if this set follows suit, it could start a bit of a trajectory as it goes up, and especially when we move into Team Rocket, the set that's coming out, the Team Rocket, we got that trainer set, all this different thing is going to once again drive the secondary market up, peak collectors' interest once again, and maybe we'll get a bit of hype back into this generation. Because I don't know about you, I've been going back and getting a lot of tag team stuff at the moment, because that was an era I really liked. Scarlet and Violet was cool for alt arts, but then this is an era it's not piqued my interest too much. And I don't think that this set has got the best Pokemon in it and stuff other than those two, but I do think if the set is hard to get the cards you want, it will affect the secondary market and drive the value up, which will get collectors and investors more involved in this particular set. So in conclusion, what are my thoughts on this set? I think as for me personally, this is my opinion, I don't think it's an amazing set as an overall thing to look at. I do like the introduction of the Stellar cards. I do like the fact there's a Bulbasaur and a Venusaur in it. But I think if they'd put the Blastoise in here as one of the Stellars as well, if they did a big Stellar Lapras card, and just a couple of other fan favourites had been higher in this with the better arts, then I think it could have been a really good set. But for now, it's like a bit of a mid set in my opinion. So long and short of it, another conclusion, is this a set worth investing in? At this stage, I think it's hard to tell. Look, any booster box you buy or anything like that you go and stick on a shelf and leave it for 2-3 years is going to make value. Even the worst sets, Rebel Clash, that's going to cost you more to buy a booster box nowadays because, well, you can't get it. People, as soon as you can't get something, the value goes up. So there is going to be that side of it. But like for real like peak cards, having like a Moonbreon or a none of that's in here really, where you're going to have cards that absolutely break records with prices. So no, as an investor, I think it's something to sit and wait and watch. As a player, it's worth buying. I think there's some playable cards. As a collector, it's got a couple of cards in it that are really cool in that side of things. Now guys, that is of course just my opinion. I want to hear your opinion. What are your thoughts on Stellar Crown? Are you going to get into this set? Are you going hard on it? Are you going to wait? Is it one that you're going to pass on by? Let me know all that in the comments down below. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Do make sure to tune in this Friday to Whatnot for my Stellar Crown release day stream, where we'll be giving away that Topps pack right there. Someone's going to be taking that pack home. Should be really good fun. And yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out one of my other videos down here as well. Recently went to Japan. Those vlogs are pretty cool. If you want something to cozy up with, a cup of tea and watch it, go and check that out. On that, stay safe. See you in the next one. Peace.